As many of you remember, last year I came up on the stage and presented what I thought at the time was a very important research question. Is Microsoft Excel an appropriate first date topic? But that night, I went back to my hotel room, laying awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, and just thinking to myself, I could have come up here and presented a topic of real importance and value. But instead, I came up here and presented you with this silly, nonsense question. I should have presented a much more serious question, such as, is Microsoft Excel the only appropriate first date topic? And the more I thought about it, the more the answer became clear. Yes. Think about all the questions you might get asked on a first date. What do you do for work? Microsoft Excel. What do you do for fun? Microsoft Excel. Do you want to go on a second date? Depends. Will we be using Microsoft Excel? So for wasting your time last year, I'm sorry. This year, I'm going to present something much more serious, a very important chart that I've been researching for a very long time. And it has to do with our favorite social media platform, LinkedIn. It explores the relationship between the number of emojis in your LinkedIn bio and how much value you bring to society. Starting in the top left, we have 0 emojis. This is the correct number of emojis to have in your LinkedIn bio. Any more, and you're probably using the platform wrong. After that, we have 1 emoji. If this is you, odds are you're either trying to relate to a younger generation or it's a misguided attempt to add personality to your profile. Either way, it's not working. Then we have 2 to 3 emojis. These are almost always HR professionals or recruiters. They have thousands and thousands of connections, hundreds of comments and likes on all of their posts, but it's just people trying to get jobs at their company. And last, but certainly not least, we have thought leaders with 4+ emojis. These are the people telling you that if you're not waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day to take an ice bath and do ancient Mongolian meditation, then your entire life and career is going down the drain. They probably don't have a job, and they're likely trying to sell you something along the lines of a $10,000 course on how to sell a $10,000 course. I should mention, in my LinkedIn bio, there are 6 emojis, which, if anything, only confirms this relationship. But I need to apologize again. See, last year I knew that there were hundreds of students in this room, many of whom were probably looking for summer jobs and internships, but I didn't give them any advice to help them on their search. This year, I'm going to make that right by sharing my top secret internship application cold outreach email template that has a 100% success rate. Subject line, internship application. First line, dear, insert recruiter's name. So far, it's pretty standard, but here's where the magic happens. Second line, I'll let you guys read that. Followed by a sign-off. And I would show students this email for years, and I wouldn't think anything of it. But then one day, this headline came across my newsfeed. Business student arrested for sending 937 follow-up emails after being ghosted after an investment banking interview. Arrested for sending 937 follow-up emails. And that's when I realized this is a very serious topic. So I need to start taking it seriously. And I decided to start teaching email etiquette. Follow up responsibly. The legal limit is 936. Now we have some great master classes for you today, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I want to leave you all with something thought-provoking. Some food for thought. Something you can think about in your hotel room later tonight or on your flight home. I want everyone to take 1 second and look at the person to your left. And now take a second and look at the person to your right. And take a second and look at all of the people sitting in this room. And seeing all of these Excel students and professionals gathered here in person, in one place, in one room, in Las Vegas, makes you wonder, maybe, just maybe, the real Microsoft Excel is the friends we made along the way.